This is taped and this is taped. I believe it's by Buffalo, this cup or something. And I'm going to put this on it. I have a little saying with the vinyl that's going to go on there. And it says, "Family where life begins and love never ends." So I'll apply the vinyl stencil on there. And then put this pink glitter blast by Krylon on top. So this way when I take the vinyl off, you'll see the copper underneath, and you'll also see the copper here and up here. Now you can't tell with the tape on it, but there's copper here and here. Okay. Usually when I dip the cups, if I'm going to dip it or paint it, do whatever to it, I always put a bonding agent on it first, just so that the paint sticks to it really good. Especially with something like this. This is like, I'm reading on the back here, and it's like some of it's for craft and for, say, for styrofoam, which probably doesn't have a good bonding agent in it. So this will stick to this very good, and I usually use this for all the cups. This is a Sherwin-Williams bonding primer. It's very, very good. It sticks even to glass, tile, plastic, pretty much anything. Okay, I am going to put the vinyl on, and we'll go from there. I used denatured alcohol to wipe the cup down. So this is already clean, and wear gloves too. I wear gloves so I don't get any kind of oils or anything on the cup. Alright, so all the letters are done. Finally, it took some time. Again, once you have it on a full sheet, you know, it's always better to have it on a full sheet and then apply it so that, you know, everything is on there. But I wanted to chop this one up because I didn't do it right in the beginning with printing it. I could have moved everything around. So anyway, so this is it. I'm a little weary also. It's going to be interesting to see after I put the bonding primer if those little spaces inside those letters was like, you know, you're actually going to stay there. So it'll be interesting to see. I've never done something that small as far as those dots are concerned in there, so I don't know, we'll see. But I'm going to put the bonding primer on first. I'm going to let that dry for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to start to do the glitter. After the glitter, I'm going to put epoxy on this, epoxy clear coat, a crystal clear epoxy. I like to do that to all the cups. It sure is a really good finish. All right, that's the letters. And I'll come back after it has the pink glitter on it. Engine plans. I had put the bonding primer on it, Sherwin-Williams bonding primer. And then I noticed the first time I'm using this product, it went on pretty light, the glitter, and it was just too much white behind it. So I changed the base coat to this. Like I said before, I like to use Krylon. It covers good, and this dual paint is actually very, very good and dries extremely fast. It's very durable. But if I would have known I was going to use this as a base, I would never have to use the bonding agent, because this will do that itself. This has a good bonding agent in it. So what I did was I put the gold on, and then I'm going to come back and I'll put more glitter on it. I have a little bit on it now. I'm going to put another coat of that glitter on, and then we're going to try to take off the letters. The glitter on top of the gold Krylon. This is on top of that. You have to have some kind of color underneath it. Like if you have the white underneath it, it takes a long time for the glitter to cover. It looks really good. The only thing is I can't see where the vinyl is. I can barely see it. See very, very little of it, the letters. So, I mean, I know what it says, so I'm just going to have to go from there and pull it off. But it's pretty thick, the glitter, so I'm hoping those little, you know, the hole for the E and the ends and stuff, it shows. So, I'm going to pull it off, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Pull the letters off, and it came out great. There are very small letters here, and inside the E, you can see there's like dots inside the E. I was worried about that sticking. With this bonding paint, it came out pretty good. Most of it stayed on. There's just one or two that actually came off, and they're just so small that you can always just touch it up by taking just a little bit of this and touching it before you put the epoxy on it. I put a 2-part epoxy on top of this, which is going to be the next step.